for Facebook ads, the total number of clicks that you can expect to receive on each ad highly depends on a few things, actually. So, of course, there is your ad copy. So there's the hook that you set as a headline or that you put as the very first sentence and the primary text of your ad copy and what follows that. So if you have a story or if you have compelling ad copy that draws people's interest and compels them to read more of that ad copy, then that can affect the click-through rate. Then there's also the image or the video that you use within that ad. So if you have a very interesting image that is paired with your compelling ad copy and it just piques someone's interest and stops the scroll, then that will generally result in a higher click-through rate as well. So one thing I always suggest is to get creative with how you're presenting your product or service. Think outside of the box and try to, go different with different angles, different messaging strategies, different creative strategies, whether it's an image or a video. You could just do like a background with a B-roll with a caption overlay on a video. It doesn't always have to be someone that's speaking to the audience through video, like a video sales letter. It doesn't have to be that necessarily. So, you can just test different variations of the ad, use images, videos, anything that would make sense for your product or service, and that ties it in with your offer. Just make sure that you set up different ads within your ad set and keep one variable the same and see which image is resonating the best with all of the same ad copy or video, of course. However many creatives you're going to test, just test one variable at a time. So you'll want to keep the same ad copy for those ads and then use different images or videos with that ad copy to see which of the creative assets are going to perform the best. And then, once you can find a really good creative, at that point you can kind of branch out and test different messaging angles, whether it be a new headline, whether it's a new hook to introduce your primary text for that first sentence in the ad copy. Once you know what creative is working well, then at that point you can branch out and see which of your messaging angles are resonating best with your audience. And then that's how you ultimately will find your winning ad. And you can pull that into its own little separate campaign once you find a winner and reserve some of your marketing budget for continuing to test new creatives and new messaging strategies separately. And that way you just keep building out your campaigns and scaling up, making sure that you're using all of the winning ad variables as you increase your budgets and ultimately increase your reach and your revenue.